What is happening, everybody? This is Anthony bringing you the play-by-play on a recent purchase we made. Got a nice little lot from our guy John Cohen. Great seller on eBay. Got the best name, best handle on eBay. Goat Patrol. So that's what he's into. But we made some purchases from him before. Got a lot of great stuff. And today we just got a nice little lot, mostly leaders in the 60s. So we're going to do what a lot of people do, right? We're going to look to see, do we need it for sets? That's one of the things we do, collect the 50s and 60s sets. So we look to see, do we need them? And if not, do we have them? And do we upgrade them, right? Other than that, a lot of times for these cards, for us, we're going to send them over to GM, Greg Moore's cards, but it depends on the condition and sale price and all that. So talk about that as well. We're just going to go in year order here. And we're going to start with this Christy Mathewson. Now, overall, this card is nice. And for us, what we try to do is be at the EX Mint range at least, or better. But that stain is killing me, right? So the card is really nice. Without the stain, it's a definite keeper for us. But with the stain, I mean, does it drop it below an EX? Honestly, I'm not sure what to do on this one. So, leave your thoughts in the comments, man. Help me out. Not really sure. Generally don't do stains, we don't do creases, don't do wrinkles. EX better, no ink, right? So I don't know, help me out on that stain. Card looks good overall, but try to have some standards. Now on 62, got a spawn leaders here. Now this card overall looked decent, but at further inspection, it's got a little crease here, right? A little bend. So that one's not going to stay in the set. We do have one for the set already, which is decent, solid shape, good centering on it. So we'll keep that in the set. Next one, got a few 64s. Now, need all these. So we don't have these. Overall, this Koufax is strong. Got a little ding on the top. All right, you see it? Probably 75, 25, 80, 20, left to right, similar top to bottom. So again, in that EX Mint range, corners are solid, so that's definitely a keeper for us. Nice addition there. It got a whitey leaders. Now this card, super centered, left to right, top and bottom, a little bit off. Got a little bit of a reddish, maybe print defect there. But that's something we'll live with. And then the corners are strong, right? Corners are strong here. Got a little ding there, top left. But overall solid, definitely in our range of what we're looking to do. Back as well. I mean, I'll show the back on this one, real clean. So we'll keep that. And then last one, Killer Brew leaders again. Now this one's got a little something on the top left side. You got a little discoloration maybe. Not as bad as the Mathewson that we were looking at, all right? But overall, the card is strong, centered. This might be the best center we got out of the three, right? Overall, corners are solid, all right? This one does have some little dings on the back, not dings, but just kind of like this little black spots. But for us, that's livable. Again, EX Mint. Now, if you guys think differently, jump in on the comments, man. Feel free. We want to try to have good condition, and be in that range that I talked about. Now, 65, we got a leaders with Drysdale and Gibson. So overall, still a solid card. But you see these corners here, tough, right? That's gonna be usually less kind of condition that I'm gonna be willing to deal with, right? It's got another corner, also on the top. It's got, it almost looks like maybe a tiny bend, not great. Right, not great. So most likely we wouldn't keep that. Now we do have this card in our set already, right? So we're going to compare that, and so let's take a look. Top corner, not great either there, right? Got a couple of little things on the surface I could probably clean off. But you see the corners on the bottom, right? Bottom left are definitely better. Centering is good, right? Overall, I'll keep this one here. Like I said, I could probably clean off some of the surface. have to work on that. But yeah, I'll keep this one here in the set. Not a huge difference. You know, maybe you guys disagree, right? Would you go with something different there? But ultimately, not going to make a tremendous difference in the set value. But we do try to keep the best ones we got. So that one there, I'll have to look up the price, but most likely we'll go to GM because it's got Gibson and Drysdale. But I'll have to look at that. You know, with Greg Moore's cars, they do an amazing job on grading out the cars based on, really the PSA grading conditions. So when people buy them, they're super comfortable with, that they're going to get the condition they're paying for. But when we go with GM, right, they want to keep their price per card at a decent level. So we try not to throw them things that are $2, $3. So that one I'll have to look at the value. This one here, we got a 66 now. Again, Koufax, right? And this one I really like. This might be the best one out of the bunch that I got. Super centered, right? Looking like could be a surface bump there. If it is, it's super minor. I really don't even feel it. But yeah, you got the Koufax. I mean, this is a strong card for us, right? Now we do have it in the set. Let me just check the back real quick. The back centering is a little worse, but like most people, we're not going to worry as much about that. So we do have a card from the set. Now this one's pretty sharp now. Now the other one's more centered. So one thing we've started doing more of is going with the better centering. So this one's more centered. The one we have in the set's a little bit of a diamond cut, and you're seeing a tiny stain as well. So we talked about the Mathewson stain. The Mathewson is more prevalent than this one, right? This one's a little hidden. You're also seeing a little bit at the top there. It's a little tough to see, but it's almost like a crimping on the top. And kind of similar, maybe a little surface, but I don't feel anything there. But overall, I think I'm going to keep the new one. Again, the diamond cut, the stain, I'm going to go with the better centering. Even though the corners are sharper on the one in the set, right? This newer one, the corners are a little bit worse, but we're going more with centering now, if we can, right? If the condition is similar, we're going to take the centering. So we're going to do that on the 66. All right, and then the last one we got is 67. So we got another leaders card, another Koufax. Now for that Koufax I just showed you, definitely going to GM, right? Koufax is going to get money on the leaders cards more so than some of the other guys. So this one here is super strong too. Now the centering isn't there like the last one, but this is really nice. Check the back, looks pretty clean. A couple of dings on the top there, you see it. All right. But overall solid on this one. So again, we have this in the set currently. Let's take a look, see what we think. No, this is gonna be tough now. This is gonna be tough now because I mean the centering on the card in the set is better, right? The centering is better, sharp on the corners as well. Oh, it does have a ridge there at the top. I don't even know what to call those. You got a couple of them actually, but I don't love those. It's got those ridges there. I mean, otherwise this one is strong though. Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think on this one? This is gonna be a tough one for me. Let me pull this one back up. I mean, overall centering on the card in the set. So on my right hand, overall centering is better. The top to bottom is better. Left to right, pretty similar, right? Now the corners on the card in the set and the new one, very similar, right? I mean, if you start kind of comparing, right? That's the new one on top. That one's worse. That one looks better, right? Top is worse. The top is worse again. So corners are probably better. I'll probably have to keep the one that was already in the set. Super close, but I'm gonna go with the one that was in the set. So that's it. That's what we got for the purchase. I'm gonna get these in. Gonna check off some lists. Like I said, let me know what you think. Am I keeping the right stuff or not? Thanks everyone. Until next time.